Well, it's another Lego haul, my friends. It is one of those times of the year where my favorite store, which is a Kroger type store, Fred Meyer, this time they did buy one, get one, 40% off. A lot of times, or it's most of the time, they just have sets, selected sets at 20% off. It's odd, a couple years ago, they used to just simply put a sign in the Lego aisle that just said 20% off all Lego. And that seemed to stop a couple years ago, and they started targeting sets for sale. And they've stuck with that because there are new Star Wars sets at Fred Meyer. They were not on sale. In fact, they might have been the only sets that were not on buy one, get one, 40% off. So what you see here, and I got a couple more to show you, were buy one at retail, get one 40% off. So I did grab two of Captain Rex. And it's 32% off for me for the whole lot. So I had to really take my time when this happens because there's so much out there. I could literally just go ahead and grab dozens of sets that are there. But I try, of course, not to do that. It's getting easier now. I'm starting to figure out how to focus instead on those sets that might be leaving before the end of the year. And then also I have to second guess, really, will this set be on a massive clearance at the end of the year? And I think that is always a risk not worth taking unless it's a set you really don't care if you miss. If it's something you definitely want, to me, 32% off, that's with tax and all, is worthwhile, right? 32%, 30% is probably worth it. 25%, nope, not. I don't think it's worth it. So I got two of everything you see here, plus a couple others. I generally do that, by the way. If there's something I like, I'm going to buy two. I'll just buy two because I can build one. I certainly could sell one if I want, or I could still build one and keep one in a nice, beautiful box if I wanted to. Now, some of them have the alarm security sticker on them, which I have to decide if I want to just leave or try to take off. And for whatever reason, Fred Meyer's made these really difficult to get off of there. They're just a real pain, and I don't want to damage the boxes. So a lot of times I'll just leave them on there. But yeah, this was $860 worth of Lego. I paid $619.74. So it was a savings of $275.20, exactly 32% off. So I grabbed two of the City Police Boat 60456. If you watch my previous videos, you might have heard me say that I usually scoff at boats. But this boat floats, and that floats my boat. So I said, you know what? I'm going to get a boat, finally. I keep skipping these, and they look like fun. Let's go ahead and get a boat. So got two of these. Good boxes, except for the goofy sticker on the front. I'll have to do something about that. Again, 32% off that. I don't remember what retail is on that guy. This one we know is about $55. What a great set. Spider-Man versus Doc Ock. I don't know if this is retiring anytime soon, but I just didn't want to take a chance on missing out when there were two really nice boxes there. Normally $55. So got two of them, 32% off. 76321. What a great deal. I might even just keep both now and make one with two trains, right? That would be good. And then grab this one. Two of these, Baby Mario versus Baby Luigi, 72034. Mario Kart, whee! Very good, right? Yeah, that's cool. I don't know, I'd like to set up some kind of Mario track sometime with these things. Don't know if I'll ever get to it, but it's possible. And again, Captain Rex, two of those. Very good. Got two piranha plants. I've been looking at this thing for, I don't know how long this has been out, but I've been scoffing at it, wasn't interested, and then started realizing how cool this thing really is, and pretty unique. So two of the piranha plant. And then the big dogs. I said, you know, I could buy a $100 set at 32% off. That's $68. And that's actually going to end up being that way after tax. So what did I decide to do? I did this. What did I do? Oh, I decided I wouldn't get two of the same in this case. I'll buy two different $100 sets and get 32% off. So I got the 76323 Avengers Endgame Final Battle. That thing is just awesome. Oh man, it's got everybody, doesn't it? Thanos, Falcon, Doctor Strange, Iron Spider, Ant-Man, Wanda, Black Panther, Captain America, and Iron Man. Wow, cool. Probably before this is gone, I'll get more. I expect this guy to go on a big clearance by the end of the year. But I think at the store, believe it or not, this was the last. There were two just of this one. Yeah, I was down to the last two. But I actually went to a different store, by the way, before I made this purchases. They didn't have, I don't think they had any of these at the one Fred Meyer I went to. And then next, I didn't know if we would ever get this. This is really one that the wife wanted. And I wanted it, and I just kept skipping it, and I thought, maybe now's the time. Yep, 75379 R2-D2. We've never owned one like this. It's too cool. Like, we got the big buildable Grogu, but probably will end up selling that on. I'd rather have the Ewok over Grogu, and I'd rather have Yoda over Grogu, but we don't generally buy this kind of thing, like where are you going to put it, but I'm a big fan of R2-D2, so is the wife. Don't know if she'll build this, but maybe she will. And then it's got the exclusive minifigure of Darth Malak, right? Pretty cool. For $68, that price is correct, right? 1,050 pieces. Paying $68, I can do that and feel pretty good about it. Sure do not like the top and all the studs exposed, but you know what? It's Lego. That's what it's supposed to be, right? Right. Pretty awesome. Yeah, I was not planning to make a $600 expenditure at this point, but we know now that a bunch of sets are retiring in July and then a bunch more at the end of this year. And yes, any of these could get pushed to the next year. But if you've waited a year and a half on something, unless it's an ideas set or an architecture set, there's a good chance it's going to retire. If not at the end of that year, July of the next year, maybe even sooner, right? So cool. Happy to have all those. Wonder what you think about those. Would you buy any of these at 32%? Would you buy them all? I would love to know. This is my favorite helmet, by the way. I love blue and white. That's why. Definitely, you know, the TIE Fighter pilot helmet's cool. The AT helmet's very cool. But that's my favorite. So I'm really happy to have it. That's a little haul for you before Yahoo Friday. Life is good. So thanks for watching. Thanks for your support. Please like and subscribe. Tell your friends. Life's a brick. We'll catch you on the next one.